Hi guys, it's Mark Atwood here, squinting in the daylight with a very short haircut. Yeah, I want to make a quick video for you today because I've just got off the phone to three people which have really inspired me, and I want to tell you a little story to do with local SEO. So if you got the email I sent yesterday, this is an unlisted video, so only you can see this. The email I sent yesterday was about how we are completely dominating for geographical long tails, i.e. local SEO keywords. And this all came about by accident because in the last year or so at Atwood Digital, we've been working on SEO for global companies and national companies in different countries. And you know, that's tough going, and it's very expensive, and it takes a long time to get results. And it does get results, it gets phenomenal results, but it takes a long time, and it's also quite an uphill path compared to the local SEO stuff. So I want to tell you about the local SEO stuff that we're doing, and I also want to tell you about a business opportunity potentially for you at the end of this video. So let me just tell you the story, exactly what happened. So we've been doing a lot of work in the claims markets, where these are national keywords where people need leads for things like payday loan claims. If you type in payday loan claims to YouTube, you'll see that our video, payday loan refund claims.co.uk, is at #1 out of something like 200,000 videos, I think, and that took us like a week or less to get there. And then you know, there's multiple other markets that we've done that in. And then this company came to us and asked us to do warranties for washing machines, and we looked at it, and they said that actually they get most of their business from washing machine repairs, which is a keyword. And washing machine repairs is obviously localized in across the UK. So we started creating content. We started ranking videos for washing machine repairs, but then we also created some software to generate Google sites. And if you haven't heard of Google sites are something that most people don't even know exists. Google brought out this new product about 9 months ago, which allow you to create sites using Google's own software, websites. Now the amazing thing about this is, there's a downside. Firstly, that Google sites look shit, they look awful, right? But on the upside, they are, when you build them, they are perfectly optimized for mobile, speed, all the SEO things that normally are a real pain in the arse in WordPress and when you're hosting yourself. So they're perfectly optimized. Secondly, they are they're hosted on google.com. So obviously they carry the weight of Google itself. So when we create a website using Google Sites, we're actually hosting it perfectly optimized on Google. And what this means is that we're using Google's own authority against itself to rank. Now, cutting a long story short, the software that we've got allows us to create a Google site optimized for 30 keywords in about 20 minutes. And then we can create that, and then we create a second site in Google Sites that links back to that Google site. And then we go through a 47-point SEO process where we're using high authority domains that are already online to create backlinks that are totally natural, exactly what Google wants, totally friendly to Google's algorithms and everything else, and all their penguin panda and all that stuff. All those boxes are ticked. So when we create those, what's been amazing, and we link back to the YouTube videos and everything else. What's been amazing, and also, sorry, just remember this, Google have also brought out a new 3-pack, the video 3-pack. I don't know if you've seen that. It's like, if you do a local search, you'll now start seeing 3 videos at the top, as well as the local Google My Business stuff, as well as the AdWords. So we have multiple opportunities here to totally dominate a market, which is why Nathan in our office sent me a screenshot yesterday of one of the washing machine repair keywords, and I was like, whoa, we're totally dominating for that long tail keyword, well, that geographical keyword. I call it a long tail, but really it's a geographical keyword. And if you're a local business, none of them are really long tail, because if you're based in, I was talking to somebody this morning from Thirsk, for example. I got him on a phone call this morning. I got him to #1 for accountants Thirsk out of I think 12,000 results, and #1 for bookkeeping services Thirsk. Go and look it up on YouTube and you'll see Outward Digital rank. I can't remember, that was about 70,000 results, and I did both of those in less than a minute. That was just with YouTube, which tells me that actually ranking the Google sites and everything else is going to be a piece of cake for him. So we're going to start building that out in the next week. Where was I? So The other thing is, yeah, so using these other high authority domains across Google to link back to the Google sites and the videos, what we didn't expect is that those properties themselves start outranking your competition and pushing your competition down page one and out of the way. And this is how we get all the videos, and then we get all the Google sites, and then we get all these other things pushing. So total market domination. We also add in Google My Business. Most people aren't using that correctly and don't know about Google My Business posts, which are basically like Facebook posts but for businesses. The thing with those is that you need to be doing them regularly, and they expire after 7 days. So they need to. So what I've been actually developing this morning is a whole package for total domination with local SEO, and that package is looking like it's going to be something like £1,200 a month or £10,000 for the year paid up front. You say £4,000 if you do it that way, up to you. And I think that's going to represent enormous value for money because it's less than the cost of a low-grade employee. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to be sending that package out, or you can email me and I'll send you details of that beforehand. But here's the interesting part of this, and this is the potential business opportunity that I want to talk to you about, because what is required by my, okay, here's the admission. I actually slapped myself on the head this morning because whilst talking to this guy Stuart, I was like, oh my god, actually what is my speciality? I'm actually a local SEO specialist. I built topskirts.com on local SEO over the course of 12-15 years. Yeah, I've not been doing local SEO only by accident recently because of this particular client in the warranty market. And I know local SEO inside out, and what I'm looking for is sales agents. If we can give a case study in your particular region, if you know local businesses that want to rank for all of the geographical areas that they, let's say for example, they do Reiki in Birmingham, right? Then they will have a circumference around their base of suburbs and towns within Birmingham that they need to rank for the keywords Reiki Aston, Reiki Birmingham, Reiki whatever. I can't remember all the names of the towns in Birmingham, but you get the picture. And that could be 30, it could be 60, it could be a lot more keywords. That's fine. We can do multiple Google sites and multiple videos, and we'll make them all rank at the top. Total domination of their local market for a package price of, if they pay monthly, £1,200 a month. If they pay yearly, it'll be a big discount if they pay up front. And then we will pay you a commission for bringing them on board. We will give you the case study to take to the local businesses, and we'll give you a commission. Maybe, I haven't worked out the percentages yet, but in theory you could be making £2,000 a sale, right? If you did 5 sales a month, you're making £10,000 income on the side of what you're currently doing. Or maybe you make it your main business and you expand the territory. And I'm actually thinking of coming to the UK and doing a seminar to explain this whole process and get people signed up as agents. It won't cost you anything to become an agent. You can have a territory and then go and sell the Outward Digital Google local SEO domination package, because I think if you're on my list, you already know that we can do this. Well, I've already got people set up. I've got a whole team. My team at the moment is basically a sausage factory. I'm not calling my team sausages. They're not. They're brilliant people. But they are. It's like you put keywords in one end and then total market domination comes out the other end. And in the case of local SEO, that comes out pretty quickly. We're talking weeks instead of months. So, the one thing I forgot to tell you is that with the Google sites, the other thing that we can do, the Google sites don't look very pretty, but nobody ever sees them, because when we put them up and they start ranking, we redirect them. So if somebody clicks on them, they go to whichever domain we want them to go to. I'll let that sink in. Got it? Okay. So look, I just want to do this quick video because I'm a manic morning. I'm in the garden, and I just want to share that with you, because if you're interested, email me. If you're interested in the package itself, we're, first come, first serve. We're going to be blitzing the UK, and then we're going to be blitzing the world with this, because this can be done anywhere. And we want to make sure that we only work with one particular niche within one particular geographic region. We're not going to do it for more than one. We can't do it for more than one. So it's first come, first serve in terms of the package itself. And in terms of the business opportunity, if this sounds like something that could be of interest to you, email me directly and we'll set up a Skype, and maybe we'll set up, if there's lots of people like there have been. I mean, I've been inundated with emails since that email yesterday, so trying to work through all those at the moment. If I haven't got back to you, apologies, but we'll get back to you as soon as possible. That's it for this video. See you soon.